Hey guys, welcome to another elusive target, this time the entertainer in Marrakech.
Good evening, 47. Your target calls himself Mr. Giggles and operates an underground circus called the Soirée Horrible. Attractions include animal fights, deadly blood sports, and other choreographed violence. We are uncertain why he is in Marrakech, only that he is somewhere in the city center. You will need to locate him on the ground and engage at your discretion. He should be simple enough to spot at least. The client requires that in addition to eliminating the target, you also acquire his client list. Given the target's personality, he is unlikely to manage such matters himself, so you will need to discover its location on site. The clock is ticking, 47. Good luck.
So we're back to Marrakech, default loadout, default start location, although Marrakech has changed a little bit since we were last here. So for this mission they've locked off some of the consulate, they've locked off some of the alleyways. So yeah, having to relearn it, having to find some of the things, but we are going to start with default stuff as much as we can. And we're going to go straight after our target, Philip Giggles. So we're going to be trying to skip the cutscene as quickly as possible. And we're going to head round to our right and we're going to head through that tunnel just there. So try and avoid the people as they're walking past you. You can duck and weave in and out of them. We're going to go around the back here and we're going to run through these market stalls, keep around to the left, still keeping around to the left and left again and left again, all the lefts, up this pipe, and we're going to go up. And what we have to do is actually wait for Mr. Giggles to go through a motion. He's going to poison the guy he's with, and we need to wait for all that to happen before we can do what we need to do. So we're going to keep progressing around here. If you stay on your fingers, it's sometimes a bit quicker than actually walking along the tighter edge, but we're going to jump back up and we're finally over to where Mr. Giggles is. So we're going to drop down behind these walls here. What we can see is that Mr. Giggles is just up to the top, so the two black dots on the right of the mini-map, he is the one that's just about to come down the stairs. So there's loads of different ways you can do this, but I found the easiest way is just to wait this out and listen to like the actual cutscene and just let it all play out. And then as soon as he starts to clap, we're going to subdue the waiter and then pin ourselves against the wall, and then Mr. Giggles will come over to investigate and we'll subdue him, break his neck, and we'll get out. So these guys have a little conversation, nothing really interesting being said, but we just have to wait for it to finish. So we'll come out of speed motion now, we're back to real time. Mr. Giggles has basically just told this guy that he's poisoned him and he's going to have a very bad tummy in a minute, so he's going to disappear. And literally as soon as he starts clapping, we're going to subdue the waiter, and then we need to get right back against the wall as quickly as we can and move around so we can see that subdue again. We can pull him over as well, and then all we need to do is finish him off. A tip here, pull him away from the other waiter so you don't accidentally snap the wrong person's neck, which I did do in a practice room. So now we've done that, both bodies are hidden enough, we can go back the way we came. And now we just need to go and find the ledger, which is in the cafe, and that's quite an easy one to pull off now. So we just need to get back round there, just need to stay out of sight, and the rest of it's easy. Mr. Giggles is done, little snap of the neck, silent assassin suit only, and we just need to finish off our second challenge and then we can get out. So we're going to drop back down. Once we come down the pipe, we're going to run into where the cafe area is, but don't go in, go to the left here. I'm going to cut up this alleyway, I'm going to look for where the waiter is, and we're going to jump over and steal this invite. So just make sure the waiter's looking away and you can just jump over, show your invite to this dude, and our target is inside. So at the minute it looks like she's not at the bar, which means we might have to wait a minute for her. Where is she at the minute? Oh, there she is, she's coming, so we've got to time this really well. So run over, turn this tap on. Doesn't matter where she is in her route, she's the only one who'll investigate this tap. Drop a coin in the doorway. Drop one over here. And then pin yourself against the door to make sure it stays open. She's been in to check the water, but now she's distracted by the shiny. So we're going to pick the first coin up just as she's about to get it, and then she'll spot the second one and move in. We need to then close the door, creep up behind her, subdue her, she'll drop the tablet, we can drop her in the box over to the side, and then we just need to get out. No one else goes in there, so we've ended up leaving the body. We do turn the tap off though, because we're not vandals. And we run out the way, all the way over to the right. It's just near where we came down off the pole. It's a nice easy exit. So it's nearly 6 minutes total to get them both done. But it's a very simple route. It's simple, there's no poisoning, there's no tools or anything involved. We can just use our brute force and just the coins. And that's an easy one for Marrakech. Mr Giggles is dead. We have the ledger and we can get out. It's interesting how they've changed Marrakech for this one. Like the consulate's all closed off, you can't go over that way, which means like the shoe shop and all the underground bits are all shut off as well. So you can see like 2 times I've killed him with the fibre wire and poison, but I found that this was the much better route, and we did Silent Assassin suit only. 5 stars, we're in the top 5% again, which is amazing to see. It just shows you how big a mission this actually is. And the fact that a 6-minute Hitman run is in the top 5% is pretty wild. So I'm really pleased to have got it done, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please consider leaving a like, and I really thank you for all your support. See you next time.